Well, hello. We're in John's Gospel. We're still in chapter 16, and today we'll look at verses 12 to 15. This is Jesus speaking. I still have many things to say to you, but you cannot bear them now. When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all truth, into all the truth. For he will not speak on his own authority, but whatever he hears he will speak, and he will declare to you the things that are to come. He will glorify me, for he will take what is mine and declare it to you. All that the Father has is mine. Therefore I said that he will take what is mine and declare it to you. So, remember, Jesus again is preparing his disciples for life after the resurrection and ascension. And we've got more of the work of the Holy Spirit. There is an awful lot on the work of the Holy Spirit in John's Gospel. And remember, if you look at the book of Acts, people sometimes call it, right, it's a book rather than the Acts of the Apostles, it's the Acts of the Holy Spirit. And it is in actual fact both the Acts of the Apostles and the Acts of the Holy Spirit. Or the Acts of the Spirit through the Holy, Acts of the Holy Spirit through the Apostles and the other believers in the church. And the Holy Spirit is meant to be active in our lives as individuals and in our lives as the church. So he will guide you into all the truth and tell you, declare things that are to come. Now we can take that in a very general sense of declaring things about how the church is going to operate and about the end times, but it's also, the Holy Spirit is meant to be active in our lives. We're meant to have a relationship with him. He tells us about the things that are to come. Let me just give you an example from my own life in that. It's happened about just over 22 or so years ago. It's when my stepfather died. And it was very sudden. It happened while my mum and stepfather were on holiday. He had a heart attack in the middle of the night. There was no warning that this was going to happen, no indication whatsoever. Yet a day or two before it happened, I sensed the Holy Spirit, I would say God speaking to me. Some people object to that sort of phraseology, but anyway, I was saying God communicating to me. Interpret that how you like. With one thought, the importance of being there. Right, at the time I had no idea what was going to happen. But then, a day or two, I can't remember if it was one day, but the very next day or the day after that, there's a phone call in the middle of the night saying that's my stepfather had died. And two thoughts in my mind. One, I had to go down to be with Mum. And the second one was, what on earth do you do? How do you help your mother in this sort of situation? And the thing was, you just need to, God, you see, you just need to be there. And so I went, and I was there, and we did help each other. There were other things that God said while I was there as well. So God telling us, think about God telling us about the future. We think, we need to know the dates, we need to know the times, we need to know exactly what's going to happen. Often it's not like that. That God will impress upon us what attitudes we need to have, perhaps. But anyway, then it says, he will glorify me. The primary work of the Holy Spirit is to bear witness to Jesus Christ. It says he will glorify me. And I've said before, and I'll tell you again, that one of the key aspects of glory is significance or weight. And the Holy Spirit working through us, working through the church, makes Jesus even more significant. Demonstrates the significance of what Jesus has done for us on the cross and the resurrection, and what he does now, ascended, sitting at the right hand of the Father, working through us. And says the Holy Spirit takes what is mine, what is Jesus, and declare it to you. And then Jesus says, What I have is what the Father has. That God is working with us. That God doesn't do anything apart from working with and through his people. And that means working with and through you and me. And on that note, we'll finish this week talk there. Amen.